At first glance, these two motorcycle racers appear only to be battling for the lead. But at high speeds over 100 miles per hour, they're also battling to keep their bikes and themselves from skidding right off the track. The unforgiving track is Hagerstown Raceway in Maryland, and the battle is for the Grand National Championship. To these men, it's the Indy 500 of motorcycle racing. Halfway through the competition, it's become a two-man race. With the rest of the pack trailing, Jake Johnson has only one man to beat.
Meantime, he's coming out of turn number 4 down the straightaway.
But Johnson's quest for the cup is about to get dashed.
As they rumble down that back straightaway area, Meese and Johnson on there.
Kind of got to be careful what you do on them, and just pushed it a little too hard, and pushed it over its limit, and I guess it didn't like that and wanted me off.
The uncontrollable wobble is called a tank slapper.
The handlebars are slapping the tank on both sides, so once you get into one of those, it's really hard to get out of it.
Down that back straightaway area. And again, the tank slapper coming out of turn number 4.
Struggling to stay conscious, the downed motorcyclist now has only one concern.
I remember laying there and hearing bikes go by, hoping, nobody hits me.
But the carnage isn't over.
Down on the speedway. And that right bike came apart. Rider hit big. 2 riders down on the track. One bike literally broke in half on the racetrack.
Focusing only on the competitor in front of him, Bryan Smith doesn't see the wrecked bike on the speedway until it's underneath his tire.
Came apart. Rider hit big. Other bike on the speedway. 2 riders down on the track.
A third rider threads the needle of airborne debris and motorcycle parts, barely missing the 2 flying halves of Smith's bike.
2 riders down on the track. 2 riders down on the speedway.
Pit crews rush to the aid of the downed bikers, but Smith and Johnson aren't moving.
I don't remember nothing. I was knocked out. I broke both bones right below the left elbow.
Although Smith was the second man to go down on the track, he ends up with the most serious injuries.
Of course, the night didn't end very good because I ended up getting airlifted out of there.
Johnson, on the other hand, gets away with a broken thumb and a few minor scrapes and bruises.
So it's kind of scary at first, but once I was able to, move my fingers and my toes, and knew it was all right.
While Smith is struggling to regain consciousness, Johnson not only gets back on his feet, he even tries to get back in the race.
I was actually getting ready for the restart. I guess the race was only like half over. And, kind of get up, dust myself off, gather my thoughts.
But Johnson's bike is in no condition for racing.
I look over at the bike on the track, and there's oil all over the ground. The bike's here, the front end's over there, so I was like, okay, I guess I am done out there.
Bryan Smith's night is over as well. But he's not going to let a crash like this keep him from coming back. After all, he's ranked first in the racing circuit. His bike even sports the prestigious #1 for the season. Being out in front of the pack so often, he may not be used to looking out for people ahead of him. But he's definitely learned his lesson.
As I try to pay attention more to what's going on in front of me and look farther ahead, so if there is an accident or something crazy is going on, I can see it and avoid an accident.
Yeah, no, it didn't go change again. It goes off the bike.